Manx Museum is 100 years old this year. It is home to an extraordinary collection of artefacts and archives that help tell the story of the Isle of Man and its people. To celebrate our centenary, we have curated a special exhibition and podcast, Museum 100, which will feature a kaleidoscope of treasures from our collections.
Hello, I'm Katie Clugston and I am a Digital Collections Assistant with Manx National Heritage, and today I'm going to talk about a selection of 34 films from our digitised film collection, which is available to view on imuseum.im. Joseph Walter Royston was born in Douglas in 1894 in his father's dental surgery, which was called the Hermitage. Royston followed in his father's footsteps and went on to become a dentist himself, working predominantly in Rodney Street, Liverpool. Some years before the Second World War, Royston came back to the Isle of Man to retire. He died at his home, Sunnyside, in Douglas on the 3rd of February 1961, aged 67. He left behind a widow, Anna Cunningham, who he married in 1919, and 2 adult children who lived in England. He was particularly known for his work as a member of the Airports Board from 1943 onwards, and was connected with the founding of the Air Training Corps on the island, of which he was president up until his death. He had been a member of the Royal Flying Corps in the First World War and served as part of the Home Guard in the Second World War. He was a member of Noble's Trustees, the Douglas Licensing Bench, and also on the committee of the Children's Home for a long period of time. All of these roles gave Royston a perfect opportunity to capture film footage in areas that had hardly been captured on film before. He started his film collection in the late 1920s and early 1930s, and kept filming right up until his death in the early 1960s. In the 34 films we have digitised, there is a mixture of content to view, including picturesque landscapes from around the island, 1930s crop farming and harvesting, the TT races in the late 1920s, Merchant Navy Week in 1947, the expansion of Ronaldsway Airport in 1957, and RAF test launches in Douglas Harbour, to name but a few. Royston's early films were shot in black and white, which eventually changed to colour as technology advanced. All of Royston's films are significant in themselves. However, one of the most momentous occasions that Royston captured was the visit of Field Marshal Viscount Montgomery of Alamein, who spent 2 days on the island in May 1948. Royston was allowed behind-the-scenes access to Monty's visit and captured almost every moment he spent on the island. You can watch all 34 of Royston's films on our iMuseum website by clicking the Isle of Man on Film banner on the homepage.